Newton's second law of motion pertains to the behavior of objects for which all existing forces are not balanced. The second law states that the acceleration of an object is dependent upon two variables: the net force acting upon the object and the mass of object. The acceleration of an object depends directly upon the net force acting upon the object and inversely upon the mass of the object. As the force acting upon an object is increased, the acceleration of the object is increased. As the mass of an object is increased, the acceleration of the object is decreased. So here is the formula for force, acceleration, and speed. Safety precaution for lab 2 is: the first one is please do not do experiment without lecturer permission. Number 2, measure the result carefully. And the lastly is please arrange equipment after finish the experiment.
There are few equipment for this experiment, which is scales, set of foot balance, meter ruler, and stopwatch. And stay tuned for the procedure.
Let's talk about the calculation now. So as we can see from the data result that we have already written down right here, this is the first test results, whereby the height we are going to be using is 20 cm and 0.2 meters. So here we have the mass in kilogram and also in gram. We also have the time, whereby there is 3 times that we have done this, and the time average for the all of the time. So we have velocity and also acceleration, but both of these we need to count them, and by using the formula given to find the velocity. So to find the velocity, we have to use the formula V equals to height divided with the time average. So then we'll get the calculation for the velocity just like this. This is the calculation work for the velocity, and meanwhile for the acceleration, we have to use the formula whereby it is A equals to velocity divided by the time average also. So after we've divided these two, we'll get the calculation result just like this. And then after you finish this all, you put it inside the table, So now we've seen the steps for the test 1, then we can move forward to the second test, whereby the height is going to be 30 and 30 cms equals to 0.2 meters, and we are going to be finding the velocity and also the acceleration. So keep doing the same thing as the last time that I showed you for the test 1, which is the first test, and calculate the number and put it inside the data, the table. Here we got both of the data analysis for the test. The first graph, the second graph. So we've come to the end, whereby we are going to be talking about the conclusion for this video. So based on what we learned from this experiment that we've done, we've understand the basics of the force, mass, and also the acceleration, which is the Newton's second law. We also got to know how to use the equipment for the experiment, and yeah, we've got to know better on how to using them and to actually analyze the results for the measurement. We've analyzed the measurement together, even though there's a bit tiny error and a bit bias in some certain part, but we've managed to get the measurement and make the experiment done in time actually. Second of all, the most important thing that we've also learned how to verify the Newton's second law, and we know what is the Newton's second law is about for this experiment. Thank you for watching.